Good morning. Hi, Mom. This is guitar lesson number 1 for lazy people. First thing you need to do is tune your guitar. I use a tuner like this. It's very nice. It lights up and tells you what your tune is. It clips on your guitar. Very nice. The light up model costs about $70. The non-lighted model costs about $30. Trish uses one on the mandolin. Looks like this. It also lights up, and I actually think that I like it just a little bit better. But she stole it from me, so she uses it. Clips on the end of your instrument. Turn it on. It lights up. Let me see. This one lights up green. These are about 30 or 40 bucks. Very nice. Need a tuner. Then, first thing you need is a guitar chord to play with. Once you have a guitar chord, you can work on a strum. But first you have to have a chord. Chord number 1 is the good old favorite D. And the way you get a D is this string, hold down. Third string, strings count from the bottom up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know, you'd think it would count the other way. 1, 2, 3, but it doesn't. It counts from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need to know that because I'm going to tell you how to fret from the string number. Third string, second fret. Okay, here's first fret. See the nut on the guitar? That's the nut. First string, this is the first fret right here. Second fret, third fret. So to make a D, you want to go to the third string with your index finger. That's this finger is your index finger. This is your middle finger, this is your ring finger, and this is your pinky. Third string, index finger, second fret. Second fret, third string. Then, using your middle finger, put it on the first string, second fret. So you've got your middle finger on the third string at the second fret and your ring finger on the first string at the second fret. Then reach up with your ring finger and get the second string at the third fret. So it'll look like that. Don't worry if it doesn't sound perfect right from the start. That comes in time. That's a D. And you can play with D all day. Then you can just lift it up and it sounds good. That's all still one chord. While you watch TV. What you're really most important want to focus on is your strum. Now you can strum the way they taught you years ago, thumb strum. But unless you want to pick up cowpoking and riding a horse on the open range, this just doesn't go with too much. We want just a regular strum. That's a down strum. I'm just hitting the strings on the down. Now that's going to get boring after a while. So we want to add some up strums and maybe some stops. Stop, I'm going to strum hit the strings with my hand. Did you see that up? So when you get going, it'll sound a little bit like this. Counting seems to help some. It's your own metronome. You can use your foot and tap your foot to your count off. That's the D. Remember the D? Now we're going to work on what everybody calls my cheater chords. They're not really cheater chords. Instead of playing an E, I play an E minor, which is your ring finger, your index finger, yeah, this one, holding down at the second fret not only the 5th string but the 4th string as well. Your fingers might not be wide enough to do that. If they're not, you can use your ring finger as well, middle finger as well. But you want to hold those 2 strings down. Now Rhonda's going to tell you to do it that way. Sebastian's going to tell you to do it that way. And actually they're going to want you to play a real E, which is holding down with your ring finger, holding down the 5th string at the 2nd fret, using your middle finger holding the 4th string at the 2nd fret, then using your index finger to hold the 3rd string at the 1st fret. And it looks like that. That's a traditional E. That's your E. It sounds like this. Well, I use an E minor, which I use it that for many reasons. One, because I can hit it with one finger. Doesn't sound too much different, does it? And in folk music, if you're not trying to be Andreas Segovia or Jose Feliciano, this method works fine for the campfire. One finger E. I show you that E because the next one is really as easy and it's right there next to it. Move that whole arrangement down 1 string, holding down these 2 instead of these 2. This one and this one is the E. If you move it down and go to this one and this one, these 2 in the same position on the 2nd fret, that's an A. A, Now if you don't have big fat fingers like mine, you can do it with 2 fingers there. Whichever way you have to do it is fine. But that's an easy A and an easy E. E and A, you can play and live forever in E and A. Then when you throw a little D in, there's a little bit of D. Alright, time's up for this lesson. Next time around, we'll go to G, C, and F, which are my good, crazy, cheating versions of them, which are much easier than the regular versions. Alright, next lesson.